your bad self. Help us break this down from off the shelf. Here's our music serving you some music. Papa got a brand new funk. Kick down, let's get it on. Like we said before, see the brothers feel the trouble, hate the busted bubble, as we rumble from our low level. To condition your condition, we're gonna do a song that you never heard before. Make the whole jump along to the education. Brothers gotta work it out and stop chasing.
No long time, no new one. All that old regular shit I say. On here.
You got it. What it takes. That's it. Where you want it. Go get it. All the brothers in the street are willing to work it out.
Quick issue. Yeah, I don't do a lot of these so much for whatever reason till further notice, but this is an issue that I've been seeing. It's not even really an issue. It's an issue that bothers me, let me say that I've been seeing online on a regular basis. And I just recently seen one that might be an old interview, I don't know. I just recently saw it with this young man, the young man Tekashi 69, who most people claim to not like because, you know, he told, or, you know, all that blah, 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 blah. I get it. I know. I don't know the details of everything with that shit because I never cared to look into it. And the whole thing was just ridiculous and easy to depict, or easy to predict, excuse me. So I never really nothing. But it's not just that interview with this kid, this young man, I believe his name is Remo, one of these no-jumper personalities. I've heard this narrative, so it's not just them, it's not an attack on this dude 6'9", it's not an attack on the brother Remo, but I've heard this narrative come up a lot with black interviewers, and I wonder why you black interviewers don't push back when it don't matter if it's a black person saying it like a Charleston White, or and it's not an attack on that nigga either, it's just or a person who is not black claiming that street and gang culture is black culture. What the fuck is that? And y'all motherfuckers just sit there like, oh yeah, I feel you. No, it's not, nigga. We have a lot of faults in our community. The young man just said, yeah, the black people are a problem with the world. With the world, motherfucker? Not crooked politicians. No. Not the white power structure. It's not the Aryan brotherhood of fucking gang, motherfucker. The Woods, the Sorenios, the Nortes, the Bulldog, the Lanky, or these not gangs, motherfucker. Black people created gangs and violence that happens in predominantly, you know, struggling neighborhoods. Because every hood is not a black neighborhood. You people sit there and do these interviews and just like co-sign this mundanely biased narrative that black people's culture is gang culture. Black people didn't create the drive-by, motherfucker. We didn't create racketeering. Matter of fact, the only thing that is actually of fact when like the young man, 69, like you said, he kicked facts. The only thing is of facts, yeah, we are a major detriment to ourselves. We're not the sole biggest detriment to ourselves, but we are. And we do seem to take up arms and take up some sort of affinity for revolting when it's the others that do anything to us. And we do seem to land kind of on the quiet side of the field when it's a black on black thing. This is true. And we do get at people like stay out of our business. I would agree that I don't know about people staying out of our business. I would say those biased to us should stay out of what happens in our communities, because they're already biased and they're going to unequivocally slide the blame game to us and ignore the problems, the various problems that go on with the country that is against us as well. Their race, more than likely, particularly being one of them. The system in America, historically against us. I know a lot of our black conservative people just do not like that truth, but it is a fucking truth. It is the fucking truth, regardless. But okay, we don't help it with our bullshit. That's true. We do. The young man 6ix9ine said, "Y'all kill y'all kings. We don't kill our leaders." That's not true. White and brown leaders get murdered by their own people all the time, but whatever. It's just that everybody wants to pile on and say, "Oh, look at the blacks. They're just so horrible. They're just this." I could take you to any black neighborhood, and not from no look at big old me. I can go anywhere I want to. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying I could take you to any ghetto where it's struggling, and I can show you more people who just so happen to live there. Finances may not be in a way to where they could be somewhere else. Whatever the reason they live there, but they just work. Actually just regular, good, law-abiding people. And the same thing is in those neighborhoods that are disparaged, that are brown or white or Asian. So I don't get it. How the black culture has become the gang culture. That shit's fucking stupid. Our culture, just like everybody else's culture, is in our music. A lot of the Americans, the American blacks, a lot of our shit is sort of a version of the American melting pot. Some people would say, black people started this music first. But I'm not debating, arguing, or even getting into that. My point is, what's up with all these idiots interviewing these people? And excuse me on the term idiot, but I am annoyed by that because, like I said, or maybe I haven't said it yet, but I've said previously, like, I don't even think these people are dumb. I just don't know why they don't get pushback on that. These people are actually smart people. I'm listening to them talk. I've seen other footage of them. These are actually very smart people. But when motherfuckers say, "Oh, the black culture is, gangbanging is black culture," and they don't get no pushback, I'm like, y'all just sitting there accepting that bullshit. Excuse me. Black culture is not fucking gang culture. There was no fucking black members of the Barrel Gang, motherfucker. And if it was a black member of whatever the fucking Al Capone's organization was, then he wasn't a factor. I don't know who it is. Probably could do some research and find one. There was no fucking, I don't know if it was real or if it was make-believe. There were no fucking major black factors in the Dead Rabbits and the Confederacy of Natives and these old ass gangs. I don't even know if there was any black 40 Thieves. You motherfuckers are intelligent people. You're doing these interviews. You're getting your money as you should. That's good. I just understand why not to push back on that. Because just like everybody else's culture, our culture is our music, the way we may dress. There's different variations of what our culture is, dress code, music-wise, different parts of our people with this color skin eat different kind of foods. We're from different parts of the planet Earth. We're from different parts of the country. I don't understand why there's not, and these are predominantly black interviewers that are listening to these people say, "Oh, the street shit is black culture." No, it's not. And like the brother 6ix9ine, there is some factors in what you say. Yeah, we do a lot of harm to ourselves. Okay, so do y'all. The only difference is you surrounded yourself by a bunch of niggas. It was us, it was gotti, yeah, nigga, did the, whatever, nigga, this and that, nigga. Now, you in interviews talking about, "Oh, I kick facts," it's y'all. Now it's y'all. Now after your little shit, now you back doing your people's music, which nothing wrong with it. You're a Hispanic. Do Mexican, I don't think see nothing wrong with that. Now it's all that shit. Mexicano, Boricua, Colombiano, all that shit, that's dope. Do your shit. But now it's y'all. This is where, to my people, this is where we suffer. Because these people talk about us like we're the most animalistic savages in America, but we all know, most of us, we're the most inviting and accepting motherfuckers in America. And it's detriment to us. Because shit like this, our swagger, our music, our food, the way we talk, little babies in the street playing double dutch in the summertime, opening up the fire hydrant. That don't really happen in LA too much because the police come immediately, but I've seen that in other parts of the country. Black culture is infused into other cultures. The black Mexicans that are isolated in Mexico that I didn't know anything about till a few years back, that are there, black culture is infused, mixed with Mexico. We're interwoven into a lot of cultures, and a lot of that shit is not gang banging or gangster shit. You mean to tell me Miss Jenkins, who worked to put her kids through school by herself or with her husband, you mean to tell me Mr. Jackson fixing cars, that's not our culture? Gang banging is black people culture. Well, what the fuck is it when you Mexican motherfuckers have a drive-by? What is that? What the fuck is it when the Aryan Brothers hood sells fucking heroin and stabs a motherfucker? Why is it our culture? My people, we will always be co-opted. I'm not here to speak divisively, like, but it might sound that way because I'm black and I'm aggravated with the shit. So I don't really give a fuck what nobody think about it. The fact of the matter is we're one of the most embracing cultures in fucking America. Yeah, we have the mindset. I'm even one of them that's cautious or leery about others coming into our family via our children. Sure. But for the most part, my family is going to embrace it. Immediately embrace it. We're not the ones that grab our daughters and sons and say, you ain't bringing no nigger in here, you ain't bringing no black in here, you ain't bringing no Mexican, you ain't bringing no motherfucking cracker. We don't really do that shit. And when it is that, it's the old school one that experienced racism when it was legal and biasness and bigotry. When it comes to that, even with these kind of seemingly brown-nosy, sucker-ass, and I don't like people say Uncle Tom, because Uncle Tom was actually the protagonist of the story, but people like to call people Uncle Tom, Coon, whatever the fuck you want to call these motherfucking masochist-ass, minded-ass niggas. Even them motherfuckers know that our culture is bigger than fucking gangbanging shit. Excuse me. What's up, Buddha Big Dog?
Going forward, so he don't have to keep getting out. Just drop it 4 feet from the pile. Just we drop the pile, so make this thing go. Just drop it.
Just leave a gap. Leave a gap, basically. Gotcha. So yeah, getting back to what I was saying. Excuse me the interruption. I'm grinding. It's just foolishness, and I just don't understand why these people were interviewing these motherfuckers don't get pushed back on that. I'm not denouncing the fact that black people have a lot of problems in our community. I'm not denouncing the fact that it's a shame how a brother can come from this very same struggle background as you, and he end up getting murdered as soon as he's doing well. And it seems like the murder always happens when the motherfucker's mindset changes. When he starts talking about building, when he starts talking about doing better and uplifting the community. That's when whoever his opposers are from his past really step up their game, like, oh, we gotta hurry up and catch this motherfucker and kill him. That's when it really seemed like it happened. I don't understand what the fuck that is. I'm gonna keep it 100. And I'm not gonna act like that's not sad. Yeah, either way it go, you know, BUB-IT the Outcast, say peace. Long time no hear from, and it's probably gonna be a whole lot more long time no hear from for the three, maybe, at this point, motherfuckers who actually still even give a fuck to tune in whenever their notification go off or whatever's being said on this channel. Yeah, man, the shit annoys me. Gang banging and gangster shit is not black culture. Black culture is culture like everybody else's culture. Until the criminal, underground, street, whatever element is no other nationality but only blacks, you motherfuckers are just slipping in your little subtle racist bias, and that's cool. I don't really give a fuck who racist or anything against blacks. I think we need more wake-up calls. I think it's hilarious that you can't be a fucking Hell's Angel if you black, but you could be Mexican, you could be Asian. And I want all the Larry Elders and the Anton Daniels and all the motherfucking Terrence K. Williams and Candace. I want y'all to keep dancing for the Republican Party. I want the idiots on the left side that's so buku Kamala Harris. Y'all keep dancing for these parties that really nobody has our fucking interest. But Rizza Islam is a bad person. Farrakhan is a bad person. Because in America, most of us are Christian, and the Muslim, oh, we can't do that. We actually have people who may not share our faith. I don't even necessarily know that I don't share the Islamic faith, not in totally. I no longer try to practice it. I still read the Quran though. I still read Destruction of a Black Civilization. I'm not anti-Pan-Africanism. I'm not anti-Rastafari. I'm not anti-Yahweh. I'm not anti-any pocket. I'm not even anti-Hebrew Israelite. I'm not anti any pocket where motherfuckers that got my skin color is trying to be more militant, not violent towards nobody unless you violent towards us. What's wrong with that? Everybody does that. But when we do it, we're terrorists. I do love everybody. My family and anybody who's close to me, which is usually probably the few people who look at this fucking page, you know that my family from my union with the lady is black and brown. Directly black and brown. So I don't have nothing against none of them. But I'm not kumbaya with motherfuckers who ain't kumbaya with me. I don't give a fuck if my family black and brown with a motherfucking Mexican talking about the African booty scratchers. Fuck you too. You are on the other side of me. And that, I don't care. That's just how it is. Old men for counsel, young men for war. Well, then when are our young warriors going to actually finally start standing up and look at somebody else down the shaft of their spear other than us? Because that's where the young boy 6ix9ine was speaking facts. Can't deny that, what he said, that's facts. The lie is that gangster shit is our culture. Gangsters are Puerto Rican, they're Asian, all kinds of Asian. What the fuck is the triad, nigga? What the fuck is the Yakuza? What the fuck is the Norte? What the fuck is the Bulldogs? What the fuck is Latin Kings? What the fuck is Sons of Samoa? But somehow gang shit is black culture. Yeah, man, alright. BUB-IT Outcast, don't say peace inside though. Peace to Big Flex though. Quite sure he's somewhere saying peace. Last time I checked his page Facebook, that nigga ain't saying peace. All you motherfuckers talking about that.
The importance of it, yeah, we're back to work. I took time off, all the rappers got jerked. Due to the fact they whack in their track. Have to go back and stack cause they lack the ingredients. EPMD and scratch for that. Yeah, I'm the hip hopper, plus the show shocker. Down with MD, yes, the microphone doctor. One Rex, the other destroys, and if you think you're ready to mess, kill the noise. We don't play when it's time to slay. I get a cut from my homie, yo, then I lay back and mac and all the rhymes I pack, and wait for a sucker to jump and then attack. Well, I'm known to be the master in the MC field. No respect in 87, 88, Chanel, cause I produce and get loose when it's time to perform. Wax a sucker like mop and clothes. That's where it grew. Back the second time, but on a different assignment to do a sucker with Jack. We need to rap in alignment, cause I'm the cream in the crop when it's time to do a show. Girlies on my job for my dope intro. As I glance at the double, K microphone wrecker. Turn on my callers, say the mic checker to the ladies and all party goers. Some call me Pete, another slow flower. Brothers on my job for the way I hold a piece of steel. So what you saying? So what you saying?